Eschatology, the study of the end times or the final destiny of humanity, plays a pivotal role in numerous world religions. It is the lens through which believers anticipate human existence's ultimate purpose and culmination. The concept of eschatology offers followers hope, guidance, and a sense of order in a world fraught with uncertainty. Let us look at the significance of Israel in the eschatological beliefs of Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and the Bahá'í Faith. Before we do, be sure to like and subscribe for more. Israel holds a unique and central place in the eschatological beliefs of several major world religions, particularly in Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and the Bahá'í Faith. The significance of Israel in these beliefs is tied to specific religious narratives, prophecies, and historical events. This article will explore why Israel is considered a sacred and pivotal location in the eschatological beliefs of these four religions. Judaism, the oldest of these religions, has profound eschatological beliefs that revolve around the concept of the Messiah and the restoration of Israel. Let's take a look at the concept of the Messiah in Judaism. The Messianic Hope. Jews anticipate the coming of the Messiah, a future Jewish leader, often associated with the lineage of King David. The Messiah is expected to bring about a golden age of peace and justice. The role of the Messiah, according to Jewish tradition, the Messiah will be a unifying figure who will lead the Jewish people, restore their connection to the land of Israel, and bring about spiritual and social renewal. The return to the Promised Land. Jewish eschatology envisions a time when Jewish exiles will return to Israel, fulfilling the biblical prophecies of a restored homeland. The significance of Jerusalem. Jerusalem is regarded as a central hub of eschatological events in Judaism. It is believed to be the site of the rebuilt Third Temple, a symbol of spiritual renewal and divine presence. Here are prominent Jewish eschatological beliefs and prophecies. The ingathering of the exiles. Jewish eschatology speaks of gathering Jewish people from all corners of the world to the land of Israel. The Day of the Lord. This is a significant prophetic event when God's divine judgment and universal peace will be established. The resurrection of the dead. In the eschatological future, Jewish tradition holds that the dead will be resurrected to partake in the Messianic age. Jewish eschatology's connection to Israel is deeply rooted in its history and religious texts, shaping the collective identity and hopes of Jewish communities around the world. Now, let's look at Israel in Christian eschatology. Christian eschatology, the study of end-time events in Christian theology, is heavily influenced by the significance of Israel, particularly in relation to the second coming of Jesus Christ. The second coming of Jesus and its connection to Israel. Biblical foundation. Christian eschatology is firmly rooted in the New Testament, which prophesies the return of Jesus Christ to earth. The book of Revelation, for example, is a crucial source for understanding the eschatological events. Jerusalem's importance. Many Christian traditions believe that the second coming will take place in Jerusalem, and it is in this city that Jesus will establish his earthly kingdom. This belief is based on various passages in the New Testament, including Jesus' Olivet Discourse in the Gospels and the book of Revelation. Historical context. The re-establishment of the State of Israel in 1948 is seen by some Christians as a significant event in the fulfillment of biblical prophecies regarding the restoration of Israel. Dispensationalism. Some Christian groups, particularly within evangelical and fundamentalist traditions, adhere to dispensationalist theology, which posits that the restoration of Israel is a prerequisite for the fulfillment of end-time events. This has led to strong support for the modern state of Israel in these circles. Variability of beliefs. Christian eschatology is marked by a diversity of interpretations and beliefs. Different Christian denominations and theological traditions may have varying perspectives on the timing, sequence, and nature of end-time events, including the role of Israel. Preterism, amillennialism, and premillennialism. These are some of the major theological positions within Christian eschatology, each with its own understanding of the relationship between Israel and the end times. For example, preterism tends to view many biblical prophecies as already fulfilled in the past, while premillennialism expects a future literal millennium. Let's look at Israel in Islamic eschatology. Islamic eschatology, often referred to as Qiyamah, holds specific beliefs about the role of Jerusalem, the return of Prophet Isa, Jesus, and the significance of the Dome of the Rock. The role of Jerusalem in Islamic end-time beliefs. Religious significance. Jerusalem is considered the third holiest city in Islam, after Mecca and Medina. It holds spiritual significance due to the presence of the Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock, which are linked to the Prophet Muhammad's night journey. Eschatological importance. Islamic tradition places Jerusalem at the center of end-time events, particularly in the final judgment and resurrection context. The return of Prophet Isa, Jesus, and the defeat of Dajjal. Islamic tradition holds that Prophet Isa, Jesus, will return at the end of times as a righteous leader and a sign of God's mercy. His return will coincide with the emergence of Dajjal, a false messiah-like figure. Isa is believed to confront and ultimately defeat Dajjal, signifying a victory of righteousness over evil. The Dome of the Rock is one of the most iconic structures in Islam, situated on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. It is believed to be the location from which the Prophet Muhammad ascended to the heavens during the night journey, Isra and Miraj. The Dome of the Rock's spiritual significance is deeply embedded in Islamic eschatology, as it is associated with the final judgment and resurrection of the dead. The eschatological beliefs in Islam are rooted in the Quran and Hadith, sayings and traditions of the Prophet Muhammad, and play a significant role in shaping the worldview and practices of Muslims. Jerusalem's importance in these beliefs makes it a central focus in Islamic eschatology. Israel in Bahá'í eschatology. The Bahá'í Faith, a relatively modern religion, also has eschatological beliefs that involve Israel. Baha'u'llah's exile. Bahá'u'lláh, the founder of the Bahá'í Faith, was exiled to Acre, a city in what is now Israel, in the mid-19th century. His imprisonment in Acre is a significant event in Bahá'í history. Acre's spiritual significance. Acre holds a special place in Bahá'í eschatology due to Baha'u'llah's imprisonment there. The religion views his exile as part of a divine plan to fulfill prophecies and bring about the unity of humanity. The Bahá'í interpretation of prophecies from previous religions. Progressive revelation. Baha'is believe in the concept of progressive revelation, which states that God has sent messengers and prophets to humanity throughout history. These include Abraham, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, and Baha'u'lláh, among others. Fulfillment of prophecies. Baha'is interpret prophecies from previous religious traditions as leading to the emergence of Baha'u'lláh as the latest in a line of messengers. His teachings are seen as the fulfillment of the spiritual and social aspirations of previous religions. Unity of humanity. Central to Bahá'í eschatology is the vision of a future in which the diverse peoples of the world come together in unity and oneness. Baha'is believe that Baha'u'llah's teachings are essential for achieving this unity. Spiritual renewal. The Bahá'í Faith envisions a time of spiritual renewal and the establishment of a global civilization characterized by justice, peace, and the recognition of the oneness of humanity. The Bahá'í Faith's administrative institutions play a role in preparing for this future. Here are some key similarities and differences in the eschatological beliefs across religions. Common themes. Many religions share common themes in their eschatological beliefs, such as the return of a savior or messiah, a final judgment, and the establishment of a utopian era. Differences in interpretation. The specific details and interpretations of these beliefs can vary greatly between religions and even within different sects or denominations of the same faith. Jerusalem's significance. Jerusalem serves as a common focal point for eschatological events in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, albeit with varying interpretations and narratives. In these traditions, Jerusalem is often associated with end-time prophecies and divine events. Unique Bahá'í perspective. While Bahá'í eschatology does not focus on Jerusalem as the central point for end-time events, it does place spiritual significance on Baha'u'llah's exile to Acre, Israel, as part of a broader global narrative of unity and renewal. Interfaith dialogues. Contemporary discussions often revolve around interfaith dialogues where individuals from different religious backgrounds come together to understand, respect, and sometimes challenge each other's eschatological beliefs. Contemporary challenges. In the modern world, questions and challenges arise concerning the relevance and interpretation of eschatological beliefs. Some may seek to explore how these beliefs intersect with global issues like peace, justice, and environmental concerns. Relevance in a diverse world. As societies become increasingly diverse and interconnected, the study of eschatology remains important in understanding how religious beliefs can shape worldviews and influence individuals and communities on a global scale. Impact on interfaith relations. How these end-time beliefs have influenced interactions and dialogues between religious communities. Interfaith dialogue. The beliefs surrounding end times have prompted discussions and exchanges between adherents of different religions. Interfaith dialogues often provide a platform for people to better understand each other's eschatological beliefs, leading to increased tolerance and cooperation. Common ground. These shared beliefs in a future messianic age or a time of spiritual renewal can serve as a point of common ground and facilitate discussions between religious communities. Recognizing shared aspirations for peace, justice, and spiritual fulfillment can foster mutual respect. Humanitarian efforts. Religious communities, motivated by their eschatological beliefs, have collaborated in humanitarian endeavors, such as disaster relief, poverty alleviation, and conflict resolution. Interfaith peace initiatives. In some cases, the shared goal of establishing peace and justice in the eschatological context has driven religious communities to work together for conflict resolution and reconciliation. Disagreements. Differences in eschatological beliefs can sometimes lead to theological disagreements and tensions between religious groups. For example, differences in interpretations of prophecies or the role of specific figures in the end times can create conflicts. Competition. Competing claims about the significance of certain locations or events in end-time scenarios can lead to territorial disputes or tensions over access to religious sites. Let's recap of the significance of Israel in end-time beliefs. Israel holds a central place in the eschatological beliefs of several major world religions, including Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and the Bahá'í Faith. It is associated with the fulfillment of prophecies, the return of important figures, and the establishment of a utopian future. Eschatological beliefs continue to shape the identities and worldviews of countless individuals and communities. These beliefs inspire hope, guide moral and ethical choices, and influence actions aimed at creating a better future. In an increasingly interconnected and religiously diverse world, it is crucial to foster mutual understanding and respect among different religious communities. Recognizing the shared aspirations for peace, justice, and spiritual fulfillment embedded in eschatological beliefs can serve as a bridge for cooperation and dialogue. Interfaith dialogues and collaboration can help mitigate tensions and promote unity in a religiously diverse global society.